Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Well, I think my buddy Mike summed it up perfectly. He just sent me a text saying, well, you can't win them all, but you should have. And this was definitely one the Oilers should have taken here tonight, but unfortunately, the 8 game winning streak comes to an end at the hands of the Tampa Bay Lightning with a 7-4 loss. And to watch this one slip away in the third period like it did, just incredibly frustrating. Steven Stamkos, a 4 goal night for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They take this one 7-4. The Oilers were up 3-2 going into the third period. Certainly not an insurmountable lead for the Oilers, 3-2, but the pucks that they had been putting on Andrei Vasilevskiy all night long, the Oilers deserved a much better fate than this one. They outshoot Tampa Bay 54-24. 50 saves for Andrei Vasilevskiy. He was absolutely outstanding. Definitely, I guess, along with Steven Stamkos getting 4 tonight, the big difference here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And it just goes to show what a great goalie can do for you, and the Tampa Bay Lightning are not a team to be taken lightly. They got lots of weapons. We watched them come back against the Oilers a few weeks back. That led to a loss where the Oilers were ahead, I believe, 3 times in that hockey game, and Tampa Bay came back all 3 times to take it. This tonight, a little different. Tampa Bay gets out to a 2-0 lead, but the Oilers stick with it, have an amazing second period, probably their best period of the entire season, absolutely dominating. Tampa Bay went into the second period. The Oilers were on a power play to start the second, but didn't get anything done on that one. Tampa Bay gets a power play, but Darnell Nurse turns the course of the game, at least at that point, with a beautiful breakaway, shorthanded goal, cut the score to 2-1. Connor, great individual effort on the power play, knocking the puck in out of the air to tie it 2-2. And then Evan Bouchard keeping his point streak going with a blast that Zach Hyman tipped in, gave the Oilers the 3-2 lead. We were all pretty happy in oil country at that point. And then the third period happened where it all just completely collapsed. Steven Stamkos knocks a puck out of midair just like McDavid did earlier. Ties at 3-3. Nikita Kucherov beats Skinner 5-hole on one that Skinner can't let in. Stamkos scores again shortly after on another one that Skinner can't let in. It's 5-3. Nuge gets one, I think, with about a couple minutes to go there to make it 5-4, but Tampa Bay follows that up with 2 empty netters and take this one 7-4. So, yeah, there was a lot to unpack in this one. I thought the Oilers played an excellent game for the vast majority of it. Clearly, there were mistakes made. Clearly, not the best game for Stuart Skinner, but he had been red hot coming into this hockey game. So he was probably due for an off game. Peter mentioning there 2:22 when Nuge scored there. So the Oilers gave themselves a fighting chance. They looked like they could tie it there at the end as well. And it's hard to knock the Oilers' effort tonight. You got 54 shots. It was just an incredible performance from Andrei Vasilevskiy. I mean, I think a few people have mentioned there in the comments, hats off to him. Absolutely, clearly the first star of the hockey game. Stole this one for the Tampa Bay Lightning. If you see the score tomorrow and you hadn't watched any of the highlights or anything like that, you're going to think Tampa Bay basically kicked Edmonton's butt in this game, and that nothing could be further from the truth. Tampa Bay was opportunistic tonight, got their goals when they needed them, and they came in and controlled the third period for the most part. The Oilers did obviously get their chances, but I felt if the Oilers could have had another period like they did with the second, we're probably talking about a different result here. But the Tampa Bay Lightning, they have won multiple Stanley Cups. They've got so many Cup winners, so much experience. They know how to come back. They have the guys to do it. And even on a night when they're not firing on all cylinders, they can still find a way to win the hockey game. And that's exactly what we watched here tonight. Peter mentioning Skinner did make some amazing saves tonight, and he did. I'm not saying Skinner was absolutely horrible, but I think the fourth goal and the fifth goal Skinner has to have those, but there's going to be nights where Skinner bails us out and some nights where we got to bail Skinner out. 54 shots should have been enough to bail Skinner out, but I think on any other night, pretty much against any other goalie, the Oilers walk away with this one. It's game over in the second period. There's no hope for a team to even come back in the third period, but when you have pretty much the best goaltender in the league and Andrei Vasilevskiy coming in for you, you always have a fighting chance, and he gives his team the fighting chance tonight and is the primary reason, along with Stamkos' 4 goals and the Tampa Bay's unwillingness to give up, kept fighting, found their way back into this one, and took it. So I think that's basically the story of this one, guys. We saw Bouchard keep his point streak going. We saw Connor keep his point streak going. So those are always great things, but we were so close to getting that team record of 10 straight wins. So it takes, obviously, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of luck to get to that point. So it really hurts to lose it here at 8 straight wins, but you can't win them all. And even when he does, I think, basically deserved to win it, he didn't do enough to get it done. So hopefully the Oilers can get right back in the win column on Saturday night against the Florida Panthers. But yeah, I was angry, frustrated after this one. But after 8 straight wins, we probably can't complain too much, right? You got to take the good with the bad. And tonight we'll have to take the bad. It's a lesson for the Oilers, a lesson to learn going forward. Against these really strong teams, you just can't let up. You have to find your way against strong goaltenders if you're going to go all the way and get that Stanley Cup at some point. So it's another stepping stone for the Edmonton Oilers. As Peter mentions there, let's start another 10-game winning streak. This team, we know we can do it. They're back in contention now, 13-13-1, but a hell of a lot better than it looked just 2-3 weeks ago for this team. So we'll take this one as a teaching moment, but yeah, the Oilers obviously need to be better against the Florida Panthers defensively. Couldn't have been much better offensively than they were tonight with 54 shots, and against any other goalie, we're probably talking about 9 straight wins, but unfortunately, the winning streak ends tonight. So I think that's all I got to say on this one, guys. My voice is going here, so I'll wrap it up there. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.